there. Hey, morning. Well, we're back at the Harley dealership. Bright and early first thing this morning. Yeah. Gonna get those mufflers changed out. The Screaming Eagle's taken off because of the rust problems coming through. And gonna get the fat shots on. While I'm here, I'm gonna pick up some AMSOIL oil. I'm gonna try that. I've got the Sin 3 in it now, and yeah, I mean, I could go a long time still before an oil change, but I figured I'd try the AMSOIL. I want to try that. So I'm going to pick that up and see how that goes. The mufflers I'm getting are fat shots. And so just out of curiosity, I mean, you noticed on my Screaming Eagles, I took the tailpipes off because they're purchased separately. So that's not part of the warranty deal. So anyway, the fat shots, I'm curious to see how the sound is on them compared to these Street Cannon Screaming Eagles. So I did a little decibel check. I downloaded this decibel app on my phone, and before I pulled in here, I pulled over and I did a decibel check. Now you're supposed to hold it 20 inches away and on a slight angle. Run it at 2,500 RPM. And so the decibels on the Street Cannons were about 90, 91, something like that. And so I'm curious to see how the fat shots are going to be. So we'll wait till they change them out and check those. So here's the problem with sitting at the Harley dealership waiting until they get your bike ready and stuff. You're sitting around. There's a problem that develops here. You know what the problem is? Yeah, you spend money. So we're going to change over. We're running Sin 3 in it right now, and I'm not really due for an oil change, but I'm really curious, and so we're switching over to AMSOIL, and we'll see how that is. I'm going to switch that over today, actually, and then I'm going for a little bit of a long ride today. Spend the day out. It's going to be gorgeous. It's like 70 degrees this afternoon. It's supposed to be, and that's damn near tropical, man. I mean, that's t-shirt and a vest riding weather up here. It's awesome. And also we got, I don't know if you can see that, we got some highway pegs. We're gonna put those on, and I've got a bum ass wore out wallet. I bought this like 5 years ago in Japan, cost me $10, and it's just wore out. The cards start to fall out of it and shit. So we're at the Harley dealership. What did we do? Well, yeah, we spent $100 on a wallet. Damn, I hate that. It's like, I got no money left to put in it. I got a new wallet, but no money left to put in it. Anyway, that's the problem with sitting at the Harley dealership. So we'll take up this video in a second for you. I have no idea how long for me. When my bike comes out with the new mufflers, then I'm going to do a decibel check on them and see how they compare to the Street Cannons. In a bit. back home. Mufflers. I did a decibel reading when I brought it out from Harley Stone Cold, and it was only like 80. And that's with the fat shots. The street cannons were about 90. Now the street cannons had about, well, a little bit of mileage on them. Not much, because I've been getting them changed so much. But anyways, these are straight new. They sounded a little bit quieter, of course, especially when you let off on the throttle. You didn't have all that blah, 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 as you slow down. It was quieter. Mind you, as I rode, it seemed to get a little bit louder. So we'll see how that turns out. Definitely a little bit quieter, maybe. But I can live with it. It's all right. You know, at least this way those anal motorcycle cops will leave me alone. They got no excuse to pull me over. Change the oil out, put the AMSOIL oil in. So we're going to go for a ride later, and we'll see how that goes. What else? Oh yeah, before I forget, since I changed the oil out, didn't have that many miles on it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 3,000 miles, that's all. Changed the oil, put the AMSOIL full synthetic in. Good thing about the AMSOIL full synthetic, if you need oil on the road and you can't find the full synthetic, AMSOIL says you can use any of their AMSOIL oils, and then just, you know, when you get a chance, change it out. But if you're on the road and you're stuck for oil, you can put any AMSOIL oil in to top it up, and it won't harm anything. Whereas other manufacturers say, don't mix the oil, only synthetic. So, good thing about AMSOIL. Now, I popped the air breather off, and going back to, you know, the old thing, external oil breather or not. Check this out. This is with about 3,000 miles on it, not touched, and have a look. Okay, so I took the air filter off. So 3,000 miles. What we've got is, hopefully the light can see, you can see there's a little bit of oil, of course, in there. Okay, that's okay. Not a big deal. You just, if it gets too bad, you just rinse it off. Not a big deal. Now let's look at the engine. Okay, so here's where the oil comes out. And then, you know, this is supposed to guide it into the intake. And so there's a little bit of oil around here. That's okay. And there, look in there. Now, does that not look squeaky clean to you? I don't know. You know, 70,000 miles. I've had it for 1.5 years. I mean, I've never cleaned it. It's kind of hot. I just had it. Damn, that's hot. Woo! Woo, that's hot. I was trying to open that. Ooh, that's hot. Anyway, I'll see if I can get that open, and we'll have a peek in there. Yay. Okay, so I jammed this open. Now, I can't, oh, I can see it better through the lens, actually. So, can we see in there? I mean, from everything I can see in there, you can kind of see it. This, okay, now this is a twin cam. Hello, not in Milwaukee. Hello, twin cam, get it? Don't send me shit comments because, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a twin cam. Not in Milwaukee, okay? Milwaukee's a different animal. They got those big rubber hoses that poke in there. If I had that, I'd rip those suckers off too, okay? This is a twin cam. 70,000 miles on her. That is clean. I've never cleaned it inside there. I've never had it apart. I don't know. But, I mean, you can see it's shiny metal in there. So, what's wrong with that? I don't know. This is my engine. My bike. And I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want. With yours, I don't really care what you do. But I'd give it a good inspection and see if there's any issues before you start spending money. Now this is, what is it? Allen, there's the logo. You know what it is, okay? Big sucker, air filter, and back plate and everything. And that's how she is. So, don't send me shit comments about I don't know what I'm talking about. My engine, my bike, perfect clean, 70,000 miles. That's all I'm saying, okay? You take it as you will. Anyway, bit of a rant, there you go. Okay, so we've changed the oil and the oil filter. Took the air filter off, had a look, wiped off the little bit of oil that was on it. There's not enough on it to worry about having to wash the thing. I just did that 3,000 miles ago. What else? Oh yeah, the oil, when I put the new filter on, before I put it on, I filled it up about halfway with oil. Then, so I had 4 quarts of AMSOIL. So I used the 1 quart, part of it, filling up that oil filter, so it didn't use a whole lot. And then the other 3 full quarts, I dumped into it. Started the bike up, ran the RPMs up, let it run for a while, shut it off, checked the oil, halfway up the dipstick. Perfect. Don't want to fill it more than that. You don't want more than halfway up the dipstick. Otherwise, you just run the chance of blowing more oil up into your air filter and stuff like that, and you really don't need it. So, now, next thing. What's next? Oh, yeah. Highway pegs. Gonna install highway pegs on her. Have a look at that. All right, highway pegs installed. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It was pretty easy. Just follow the instructions. Pretty simple, really. And there we go. All right. Time to clean up and head out for a ride. And that'll be another video. That's it for this one. Be safe.